This next section will focus on self-care. Have a look at these tips for staying sane whilst you plan and resource your child's learning. Remember, your relationship with your child is the most important thing. If an activity is causing friction, move past it and revisit it another time. Firstly, don't put pressure on yourself to recreate exactly what they would have been doing at school. You know your child best. Plan things to do together that are fun. Plan for what you can cope with during the day. If things don't go to plan, chalk it up to experience and move on. Activities that might be planned for an hour in school are that length because of teaching and group discussion. If an activity takes less time than expected, let your child have some free time or fresh air in the garden if you are able. Use this as an opportunity to learn together. Watching documentaries, playing board games, gardening together, all are valuable learning experiences and much less stress. Next, we will focus on combating issues. Teaching your child from home is not without issue. Let's consider some simple solutions to common learning problems at home. Resources issues. Only plan things you have the resources for. There's no point in planning a fabulous activity and halfway through realising you don't have the equipment to do it. Preparedness. Get everything ready the night before if you can, so activities can flow the next day. Task refusal. Be clear about your expectations and the consequence of disobedience. Set firm boundaries from the start. Disorganisation. Timetabling and planning are key. Routines help children feel secure. When they know what to expect, they're more likely to comply. Relationships. No learning activity is more important than a positive, stress-free relationship with your child. If an activity is too stressful, leave it and do something else. Finally, technology. If the internet goes down or you can't use technology, have a backup plan. Activities that are fun and can be done instead. Adjusting to working from home. Here are some key ideas. Firstly, create a schedule. Plan activities for your child that you know they will enjoy doing and can complete independently whilst you get some work done. This could be colouring in, building with Lego, watching something on YouTube, whatever is appropriate to you. Nap time. Use nap time or playtime for your child to get a chunk of your own work done. Create yourself a separate workspace so that you can organise your own resources and workload for the day. This will help you feel more in control. Front load quality time. Give your child a good chunk of quality time up front. This will minimise distractions later and should allow you to work relatively uninterrupted later as your child feels they have had the attention you need. Expect interruptions. This isn't going to be an interruption-free. Anticipate interruptions and give your child a clear signal if you can't be interrupted at that time. Explaining this signal and the reasons for it at the start of the day will mean that your child is more likely to accept that you can't interact with them just now, but as soon as you can, you will give them your attention. And finally, separate your work and parent roles. Your children are not your work colleagues. Make sure you come out of your work mode and speak with them. We have now reached the end of our training. Let's look over some key points to remember. Firstly, planning and preparation are the keys to the success of an activity. You will feel much calmer knowing you are well prepared and activities will run much more smoothly. Setting out clear expectations and boundaries will enable everybody to understand what is expected of them. Maintaining healthy and happy relationships is more important than a learning activity. And finally, you are doing your best. Don't beat yourself up if things don't go to plan. Hello, and welcome to this bonus content from Supporting Your Child to Learn from Home. During this bonus content, we will look at the following. Firstly, we will have a look at some useful additional resources. Remember, these resources have been discussed earlier in the training. Secondly, we will look at the benefits of understanding how to support your child learning from home. Our full course is available through our website. We will have a look at our full course agenda. And then lastly, we will look at the different ways that you can contact Training Online for You. We now have a list of some useful additional resources. Firstly, we have the link to the government website. This website gives you a list of curriculums for every key stage of schools in England and is very useful to look at in your spare time. Secondly, we have a link to BBC Bitesize for any additional resources and learning that you may require. We also have the link from the RSPB. This link gives you step-by-step instructions on how to build a bug hotel if you are considering using this as a project. Lastly, we have the link to Science Fun for Everybody. This is a great website that gives you lots of different project ideas for a science lesson. As mentioned previously, on our website at Training Online for You, we do have a full course available for supporting your child learning from home. Firstly, we will look at some benefits of this course. Remember that there is no one-size-fits-all model for helping your child to learn at home. Our full online course is designed to provide a menu of ideas and learning opportunities to help you design home learning that best suits the needs of you and your child within your circumstances. And lastly, this course will help you to design home learning that is manageable, fun, and most of all, as stress-free as it could possibly be. Now, we will have a look at the full course agenda available from our online course. Firstly, there will be an introduction to supporting your child learning from home. We will then look at setting the scene for learning from home. After this, we will look in depth at timetabling and organisation around your day. From this, we will look at some very precise literacy and numeracy help. We will then have a look at project suggestions and what to do when things go wrong. We will discuss issue management. And then finally, we will have a conclusion and summary of what our course has covered. The main thing we want you to take from this training is you need to know that having fun with your children whilst learning is more important than getting through heaps and heaps of topics. As long as you're having fun together, your children are learning. For any further information or for any inquiries which you may have, please feel free to contact us. You can contact us via our website at www.trainingonlineforyou.com. You can also find us on LinkedIn. You can also find us on Facebook. Alternatively, if you'd like to send us an email, you can do this as well. We can be found at info@trainingonlineforyou.com. Once again, we hope you enjoyed this course and please enjoy learning with your children. Once again, thank you from Training Online for You.